Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for May 27th, 28th, and 29th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, this is just the introduction. It will be on all of the readings, so if you want to go to your reading, individual reading, just go to the timestamp below. It will bypass everything in the introduction, if it works right. Anyway, I will be using my Radley Valentine, my Angel Tarot deck. I will use my John Holland Psychic Tarot deck, and I will pull one from Emily Anderson Crystal deck. That will be for all of the main readings. For this overview of what's going on in the universe per se, we're going to use my Waite Rider Traditional Tarot and my, one day I will remember your full name, Colette Baron Reed, the Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Just remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, to God, Holy Spirit, and whatever comes through, I ask that those be the words of Holy Spirit, higher power. Now, let's go on. What's going on with the planets? There's not a whole lot of movement. We have Venus is going into Taurus, so that's interesting in itself. That will be Venus, where are you, Venus? Venus will be going into Taurus on the 28th. It will be leaving Aries energy. Now, Mars is still in Aries, so that's interesting. So Venus is kind of playing a little catch me if you can. Also trying to get a little bit with relationships, get a little bit more earthy, more grounded with the relationships. On the 30th, we do have a new moon that will be in Gemini, and that will be 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this starts new cycles. We still do have the passion and the really strong energies from our Scorpio full moon. So that's still pushing forward. But Gemini is going to have you thinking a little bit sharper. Okay. Scorpio has the passion. Scorpio doesn't like lies. Scorpio wants what Scorpio wants. But Gemini is a little craftier. Gemini is a little bit, just a little bit smarter than, I shouldn't say smarter than Scorpio's, not that at all, but just smarter in how Gemini plays whatever the game is, okay? So, Scorpio is feeling lots of feelings here. It's very strong. I feel this. I want this. And Gemini is going to use that and for the benefit of whatever is working with Gemini energies, okay? New cycle, new beginnings. Now, the one thing is that there's not a whole lot of stuff going on. We do have Mercury that's retrograde in Taurus, so we do have Mercury in Taurus and Venus in Taurus, so there could be some very strong, very grounded, very clear-cut communications between relationships, there's going to be some really strong telling it as it is energies, okay? But again, we're going into that Gemini new moon, and Gemini's really sharp this time around. I'm feeling very sharp energy with Gemini. Now, the planets themselves, not a whole lot. We are still getting into some of those, that downloaded energies. We did have a little bit of a break, but the thing about the planets is they're getting closer into an alignment. It's almost like they're all chit-chatting with each other, and they're trying to figure out, who's going to work best with who and who's not. So let's see what we have here. Let's go on for the universe, to higher power. What do we need to know for the weekend? What's happening for the weekend? And let's see what we have here. We cut it because I like to cut 3 times. And here, 1, 2, and 3. Try to find a spot for me. Okay. So let's see what we've got going here. First card is, the Devil. Face your fears. Face your fears. And this will be totally game-changing energy. Total game-changing. Now, the Devil, 15, 555, change. Positive, negative, it doesn't matter. It is change. And it can be very disruptive, But the thing is, going along the same old way has been very disruptive in this universe. Kind of just, there's an acceptance here. So you have choices. You can either accept what's going on, you can stay in bondage, or you face your fears. And with facing your fears, you can easily slip out of the chains that bind you. Now, this is more universal energies. And if you look, these chains are something that they could just slip right off their heads if they choose. Sometimes it's the devil, sometimes people would choose the devil they know than the unknown. But the thing about this also is this is not a very positive energy if you decide to stay in this energy per se. It is changing people. It is changing humanity in itself. But there's a lot of options with this one, and one of it is face your fears if they're not as bad as you think they are, and you can slip the chains of bondage. So this weekend has a choice. Slip the chains, stay in the chains. Okay, let's see what our next card is. This is Major Arcana. Okay, now reversed. Reverse cards have a little stronger energy, a little more, zap or pay attention to me. So this is the Page of Swords. Now, all of the court cards have like a dual energy. Page's energy is your earth energy. So that's your Capricorn, your Taurus, your Virgo energy. Okay, money, job, career. It can also be your home. Swords energy, and we have Mercury in Taurus, and we also have Venus in Taurus now. So relationships and communication in that earth energy. Now, sword energy is your air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Saturn in Aquarius, and that's still playing a lot of havoc. That's still trying to still trying to uncover a lot of secrets to be revealed. But we're also in that Gemini season, and we're about to have that Gemini new moon. So this is making plans, thinking things through, getting news, hearing things, and remember, even in retrograde, we do have a lot of things that come back to us when we're in retrograde. But the Page of Swords is, I'm kind of getting this waiting and seeing. The winds are blowing a little bit. There's some, you can either think of these as some birds or some bugs that are just flying around, but the wind is stirring up. Things are happening. Things are stirring up. They're just not ready to jump into at this time. But the Page of Swords is very wise, is thinking things through. Let's put it that way. Wants to get started, but she knows it's now a waiting game. So the Page of Swords to me is waiting for the opportune moment to make his or her move. Next card here. This is reversed again. This is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Now, 6 is the number of man. It's the energy that we put into something. Now, Cups is our water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Remember, Scorpio full moon. Planets are leaving Pisces. I think we still have the one, Neptune, still in Pisces right now. But planets are leaving Pisces to move into some more actionable energies. So things are happening. The thing about this is looking back at life. This is looking back at that nicer, sweeter time. The interesting part with this one is part of this is what keeps us in this, what keeps us locked up, because we keep thinking, oh, things are going to go to a point. Things are going to go back to what, to that sweeter time. Things are not, but that Page of Swords is waiting. That Page of Swords is waiting. So there's a lot of nostalgia with this energy here, a lot of just, thinking back to nicer, sweeter times, except they weren't as nice or as sweet as we thought they were, okay? But the page is waiting. The page is ready. The page is waiting to move on and ready. It all depends on what the universe we choose to do with this energy, with the devil energy. Do we face our fears, or do we just accept what we have to accept? Or not what we have to. Do we accept what, just because it's easier to accept? Interesting stuff here. Interesting stuff. Let's see what Colette Baron Reed, the Good Tarot, has for us. Here we go. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, a lot of that double is, a lot of that is facing fears, and things are skewed. Things are not the way we think that they are. And the thing to remember is when we go with the double energy, when we stay in the double energy, we lose a lot of our humanity. We lose a lot of our compassion and our love, and we tend to say, "Oh, let's stay to the light. I mean, let's stay out of the light. Let's stay in the dark." Dark does not like light. Okay. Good tarot. What higher power? What do we need to know with the good tarot? What do we need to know? Here we go. Let's see. Okay, again, we have that Six of Water. Six of Water is the same as Six of Cups. Longing for, wanting to go back to what we thought was a sweeter time, what we thought was a better time, except that, that old devil card is telling us, it's like, yeah, it does, that devil card has a lot of, trying, remember, the devil card, the devil is the trickster, is not there might be a grain of truth, uses a grain of truth to create an illusion. And remember, Saturn in Aquarius, illusion versus reality. So there's a lot of validation here. There's a lot of longing. There's a lot of nostalgia here. That page, though, is ready to move on. Just not quite ready enough. Okay? Okay. Interesting stuff here. All right, now, take a moment, please, to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. The one energy we did not talk about, we talked about earth, air, water. We did not talk about fire, which is our Aries, our Leo, and our Sagittarius. And remember, Jupiter's in Aries, Mars is now in Aries, something else in Aries, I can't remember. But it is all about passion, burning passion, commitment, and really, going after what it is we want to go after. Okay? So, why don't we start our readings now? And hello to my Cancers. How are you doing, my sweethearts? Oh, the new moon will clear up so many things for you. I'm really getting that new moon vibe with Gemini, and especially since this is the new moon that will lead into your season. So, I mean, we still have a full moon, of course, but this new moon starts this new starts, new beginnings. And I feel with this Gemini new moon, it's going to be very cleansing for you. So let's see. Higher power, what do you want to say to my Cancers? Oh, a lot of things, remember the devil card in the beginning. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Fear not. Be not afraid. Things with, like I said, this new moon is gonna, oh my gosh, so many things are coming out right now. Oh, too many things to even think about, but all to your betterment. All to your betterment, my Cancers. Anyway, let's see what we have here for my Cancers from higher power, and see how this is going to work for you. Okay. Get that straightened out. These two are reversed. First card is Six of Air. Well, okay, somebody, I think Gemini got this again. Six of Air came up for one of the air energies. Six is number of man. A lot of the efforts, just breathe some fresh air and let go, because things are passing for you, and you are sailing through them. The winds have been rough, the winds have been turbulent, but you are now sailing through, and there's nothing but sunny skies ahead of you now, okay? Things are changing for you. This Gemini moon, for some reason, I've been feeling very much that it's like the winds of change is happening. So let's see. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. Your next card is, again, reverse, is the Six of Fire. So you have a couple of sixes right in there. Number of man, so fire energy. Fire energy, again, is our Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We do have Jupiter in Aries and also Mars, and right now Venus is in Aries, though it's going to step into Taurus soon enough. But you've got these three energies that are very, very positive for you, especially since you have this Six of Fire card. So this is, again, riding into victory. So whatever this problem, whatever this trial, whatever this situation is, you ride into victory, and actually not just a little victory, but a really big victory. So just hold on to that. Just be aware of that. And watch with Gemini energy. I'm going to tell you to watch more than talk, because again, there's this, just use your eyes more than you use your mouth, okay? And use your ears quite a bit too. So victory, good news is on its way, public recognition or awards. Your next card is the Queen of Air. I love this. So you have a 6-6, you have the Queen of Air. Queen's underlying energy is your energy, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional, very spiritual. But the air energy is the sword energy, is the thought processes, is the Gemini energy, the Aquarius energy, the Libra energy. And this is really where you've got your head on straight. Now the Queen is regal, the Queen is royal, the Queen is very direct. The Queen of Air is also very objective. This is where you just spit, you are just cutting. The Queen of Air has been very, recently for me, and I kind of picked this up too. The Queen of Air is really standing strong. She is standing so strong in her place, and she is, she's almost, she's very objective, very cutting, very almost ice cold energy here, except Queens do have that, that water energy. So you do have the emotional piece to you, but you're just like spitting out whatever needs to be spat out. It's just, you say it. You're very confident, very, whether or not you're feeling a little bit off inside between the Six of Air, Six of Fire, and then the Queen of Air. No one can come against you, my Cancers. Okay, so Queen of Air is independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision-making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. Interesting. Breathe through it. Anyway, my Cancers, let's see, higher power. What does John Holland cards have? Higher power. What do you want to say to my Cancers with this? I mean, there's just so much here. Okay, we have, again, a card flipped out. This is a 3. 3 has a celebratory energy. 3 has a creative energy. It also is a power of 3. Say something, do something 3 times. It actually has a lot of strength. And this is about recognition and reward. In many ways, this Six of Fire and this 3 are walking hand in hand with each other. So whatever's going on this weekend, you are recognized as somebody of worth. You are recognized as someone who is making some changes, and there is a reward for you also. Okay? Very strong stuff. Claim it. Claim it, my Cancers. Own it. And, tell higher power, thank you. I want this, thank you. Whatever this is, those 2 6s, so 663, 366, whatever this is all about, you are the power sign right now. Okay? Own it. Okay, let's see what crystalline energy for my Cancers we have here. Hold on a second. Crystalline energy for my Cancers. I love the Queen of Air for you too. Yeah, I don't want to go against her. Okay, reversed. Blue kyanite. Connecting with animals, telepathic abilities, finding your true path, finding clarity. That's always needed. Sometimes it's fine between finding your true path, clarity, to see your true path. Okay, my Cancers, I know, short and sweet, very strong stuff. Let me know what this is all about for you. As always, though, remember to go over here to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, my Cancers, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.